So for a quick recap, on January 11, much to Chelsea's surprise, we bought our first set of broiler chicks and everybody loved them. The little ones, the big ones, excitement all around. We're new to this, but we're gonna figure it out. Stay tuned for the update.
Hi neighbors, welcome to another vlog. Unfortunately, you missed all the great footage of us driving to Mandeville, where we are right now, because we decided we were going to go to the hardware store, and the item that we need is either here in Mandeville at this hardware location, or it's in Portmore at the Portmore branch. And we took the new leg of the highway.
We took the scenic routes, but whatever.
From
captured any scenes.
From Maypen to Williamsfield, the new leg, and yeah, it was nice and free for now until March 31.
But we'll show you on the way back how nice it is.
Yes. For those of you who haven't driven it yet.
But our last video was about the chickens, and we're going to continue getting things ready for them. On Instagram and YouTube, we asked you to throw some questions at us, and we're going to answer them in this vlog, among some others that we expected to get but we don't get it. Like, where the chickens going to stay? Nobody asked that they're going to stay in your house. That's what you plan to do with the chickens.
Wow.
So we're going to address that issue now by getting some other materials to do some building.
We're building a chicken coop.
Yes.
And we never built one before.
By ourselves with these 4 hands. Let's go. With us today is Eva Rita. Hi Eva.
Oh baby.
Leila and Zahra Rita. Hi.
Hi.
And Eden is taking a nap. Mandeville feel nice and cool, right?
Yeah, it's lovely.
We need to buy a house in Mandeville next.
I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. Listen guys, we're talking about generational wealth, and we want to make sure that each of our children have a little piece of land somewhere. I think Mandeville is a nice next place to start. What do you say? Hannah House?
So too. Alright, of course there's a lot of music in the store, so we cannot really talk while we're in the store, but we're looking for some mesh. The problem that we have with these is that the chicken wire is too broad. For predators, they will come in easily. So we found online. This is a good option, but not the best. It's a little smaller.
Do you want this one?
Yes.
Oh.
Feels good, right? Or it feels thinner than you imagined.
It feels thinner, but it's
still sturdy.
Yeah. And it's good. It was to allow airflow. It's small, which is perfect.
Tight, right? So I think this is what we need. No, they won't get through it. Mind you cut yourself.
This is what I'm calling hardware cloth.
Yeah.
But this going to need reinforcement, knowing that this can't stand up on its own.
Oh, this is different from this one.
Yeah.
This is what we burn.
Yes.
This was on its own.
Oh, how much for this one?
209 a foot. We go to the neighbor that we met. I met her just after the page, so I never get the discount. But next time, next time, it was more expensive than we anticipated, but it's an investment into some money making, so it's fine. So Tina going to look now for her seeds at H&L Agro. I think I'll stay in the car with the children, because they're a handful when they go out. Tina never got the seeds, unfortunately. However, we did get to take a look around Mandeville, and it's a beautiful place. We'd love a property there one day. It looks almost as good as Clarendon, guys, believe you me. But now let's take some of the comments. The little chickens are so very cute. Yes, Audrey, they are. You feel like you just want to take them up and kiss them. Joan Parker says she likes her chicken curried with a kick of jerk seasoning. Honestly, I've never heard of curry chicken with jerk seasoning, but I should try it one day. Sheeda asks an important question. Are you raising them to eat them? And the answer is definitely yes, Sheeda. We're raising healthier, more nutritious birds for our family as well as for our market. So you can also benefit when you purchase these birds. And we can answer these questions from Chocolate Diva and Alika at the same time. Will you be raising goats, and what about layers? Well, right now we're strictly focusing on broilers. We're doing chicken, premium chicken, healthy chickens to eat for meat. Who knows what is to come? I know why Alika is asking in particular, because the children may become connected to these birds that will only be around for 6 to 8 weeks. But No layers at this time. But look where we reach back to the more beautiful parish of Clarendon. So let's move on to the next part of the video. Hey, who wants to talk to the camera? Morning. What's your name? You see how big they've gotten in just a week? It's about 10 days now and they're thriving. They should be out of here in a couple of days. I don't understand how nobody asked me where are the chickens going to live. They cannot stay in here. Worry about this, they'll outgrow this soon. So this is their brooder. But by now they are able to regulate their own body temperatures. So they'll be out of here in a couple of days. So I need to finish up their house for later. But nobody asked, so I'm going to show you where they're going to live. Oh, but wait, we did get a comment very late from a subscriber by the name of Paul Reed, where he says, where are the chickens going to live, brother? And I feel like this Paul Reed is just reading my mind. So we're going to answer this question. Well, start to answer it right now. So as you can start to imagine, we have gone against the traditional idea of having a stationary structure as the chicken coop, and we have taken the decision to do this build strictly from PVC pipes and fittings. At the heart of our operation, and I hope this can come across in what I will be saying now, we want to treat the birds in the best way, in a ethical way, and the better we treat the birds, the better quality meat we will get. So we took the decision not to raise them in a stationary coop because they would be living on their feces, on their poop that they would be excreting every day. We didn't want that for them. It would also be a nuisance to our neighbors when that foul odor starts to kick up. So we have, with this mechanism, with this way of operating, we will be putting them on a fresh plot of grass every 24 hours by moving what you call a chicken tractor, this PVC chicken tractor, over a fresh plot of grass every day. So they will have a nice balanced diet. Yes, they will be getting the feed, the ration that is provided by High Pro and Nutrimix, but they will also be fed from the grass, the weeds, the insects that the chickens are supposed to eat as part of their natural makeup. So they will have that benefit of a clean bedding of grass every day, nice fresh air, nice sunshine, nice breeze. They'll be having their feed as usual, and the benefit of foraging for other food, their insects, their different weeds, different grass, that they will have a nice balanced and you'll have a happy chicken, which would give you better tasting and, more importantly, a very nutritious product, a premium product at the end of the day. But all this work makes everybody hungry, so the children got their lunch break.
God is good, God is great. Let us thank Him for our food. Amen. Hallelujah.
Alright, so it's 6 o'clock.
On a Wednesday evening,
And we hit a roadblock. So on Saturday gone we went to hardware store and we bought all of 150 yards.
yards or feet?
Yes, yards. Feet of
Wire
this
mesh.
mesh wire that we saw online. We're like, this is perfect.
Yes, it's small enough. And when we went there, we said, oh, this feels stiff enough, sturdy
Yeah.
enough. However,
After handling, stretching, cutting,
drilling,
we realized that it was
garbage.
that's a strong word, but
It's not
the right
ideal.
word.
It's not ideal. It's not appropriate. It's
Not
not
for what we want
suitable
it
for
for.
what we want
No.
it for. It is much too
Brittle.
brittle.
As a matter of fact, we had a wire cutter using, and at one point I said, let me just see if I can stretch it, and it goes, and it just pop,
Tear.
pop, pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop, 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 pop. So we're going to have to try to get this back to the hardware store for refund and take something else that'll be more suitable, easier to work with, because it cuts. It's very sharp. And at the same time, we will protect the animals.
Yeah. Pull them out.
1v1.
1v1.
Except the large little chicken nest. The employees at the hardware store were super helpful. I don't know if it's the climate in Mandeville why everybody was so pleasant, but it was a breeze just to change the mesh wire that we had initially to this that we have
All sides covered
that is
now?
now appropriate for what we wanted to do. Two more questions from Neatnessa and Kadeen asking about the involvement of the children and whether or not they are aware that it will be dinner in a couple of weeks, these chickens. And yes, we keep driving home the points to them that it will be dinner, they're not pets, and yeah, they are involved, however, with feeding and just observing. So at this stage I'm putting on the final touches because it is now moving day. Edie, oh you're Ava, what's your name? Edie. Edie, yes. You see the chickens? We're going to carry the chickens outside.
Outside?
Yes, outside.
It's moving day.
Graduation time. They're trying to defend themselves by picking. You're nice and meaty, see?
Guys, you see them? They're going outside into their new pen.
There's the water there. Water. Hello.
Oh look, it's a one.
It's chickens, right? You know, it's funny, 2 years after purchasing this home, this property, with the vision of having and operating our own farm on the property, it is now finally starting to take shape, and it's something to behold and to be conscious of. You know, I reminded that Juicy Beef, as a Clarendon man, Juicy started in Jukichin's kitchen, and look at it now. You never know if this could be the beginning of the next big broiler company. So whatever dreams you have, neighbors, remember, except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain who build it. Except the Lord watch the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. So go after it, man. Don't doubt. Pray about it and make the moves that you need to make. Even if you feel afraid, do it. Yeah, so we're cleaning up and sanitizing the area that we had the chicks first, because we're preparing for another batch, just like that. Alright, so here's the thing now. You're sleeping now?
If I'm gonna sleep.
By now we know that God loves to bless us in double with the twins, and then not just the twins, we got 2 sets of twins, so that's another double on top of the initial twin double. But I did not expect to get double the chicks that I ordered. One from my current order and one from order weeks ago that I did not even remember about, that I thought was not going to be filled. But God knows why. And who knows, one of these tricks could be your Sunday dinner in a month and a half from now. Neighbors, see you soon.